Early in the morning.
What's going on, the people? It's your boy Cam Topical Juice, and we are back with another video for you today. As you can see from the title, I've titled this "What We Can Learn from Young Philly's Arrest." Now, I'm not going to go into the detail about the crime, the accusations. This is more of a critique of the reaction. It's been 24 hours since the controversy hit, the news broke, it's gone viral, and I'm quite alarmed to see some of the reaction, but I shouldn't be surprised because humans, they're fickle, they're slow. A lot of humans are neurologically challenged, low IQ dons, minimal brain cells. You feel me? And a lot of people have empathized with him, sympathized with him, that's absolutely fine. And a lot of people have celebrated his downfall. I just want to talk about some of the things I've observed. And I don't like all this victim blaming BS that I've been seeing online. You feel me? I'm not really with that. So I want to just talk and bounce some ideas off you and get into a discussion. So let's just get straight into this video, guys. I'd appreciate if you like this video. It really makes a difference on how the video performs in the algorithm. If you like me, if you like my content, consider pressing that subscribe button. It's free, you can always change your mind. Press the bell to be notified, and of course, if you want to support your boy, please click that Patreon link below. Last week's video was exposing Jay-Z and how he likes underage women. Tomorrow's video is going to be exposing Trey Songz and his history of violence. First things first, everyone's allowed their own opinion. If you think Philly is overwhelmingly guilty, that's up to you. If you think it's bogus, he's innocent, he didn't do these things, that's okay as well. That's your prerogative, that's your opinion. For me, I was very clear in my video yesterday. I've heard a lot of things about Philly, personally. I know people that have interacted with Philly personally, and what I heard left a sour taste in my mouth. So for me, I wasn't shocked by the news, and I think it's more than likely the victim isn't lying. If you disagree with that, that's okay. Please disagree with humility in my comment section. If you say to me, Cam, I appreciate your standpoint, I appreciate your opinion, however, I disagree for XYZ. I think he's innocent for XYZ. I would say, you know what? While I disagree, I really appreciate your standpoint. I respect your stance. Thank you for your comment. We can keep it moving. What I don't appreciate is when people discover their balls and they get a bit of bass in their voice and they start getting loud behind a keyboard and a screen trying to cuss man out. I will tell you to suck your mother in my comment section and you won't do nothing about it, bro. Even if I walked past you, you wouldn't do nothing about it because there's no bad boys in comment sections, bro. Gangsters and dangerous dudes and real tough street man are not in YouTube comment sections, bro. You have to be like a 13-year-old boy or some insecure little dweeb to be getting loud behind a screen like a keyboard warrior. It's pathetic. But what I've realized again off the back of this controversy is that humans are so fickle, guys. Extremely fickle. On the one hand, I'll do a video about gang members stabbing each other and having knife fights in the streets, and people are commenting saying, "Oh, usual suspects. Oh, throw away the key. Chuck him under the prison. If it's Diddy, they'll run jokes. Oh, Diddy did that shit. Diddy this and the diddler this and he did that. When it's that person, it's this person, we can run jokes. Yeah, they're guilty. But when it's a celebrity they like, when it's a celebrity they like, oh no, it's innocent until proven guilty. Oh, whatever happened to innocent until proven guilty? You don't see them commenting innocent until proven guilty when it's a nonce that's been arrested. You don't see them commenting that when it's gang members some gang members have shot someone. It's throw away the key. It's not, you know what, guys? Even though he may be an alleged gang member, it's innocent until proven guilty. We should remember that he may be innocent. You don't see people commenting that because it comes from the deep bias that's within them. Yeah, they cannot think objectively. Like Philly, for example, you got a lot of Philly fans, you got a lot of Philly homosexuals, bro, who love him so much that they just can't fathom the idea that he could possibly do something like this. And then they have to jump to his defense. People in my comment section, if Chunks and Young Philly invited you out, you would beg them to, come on, man. I'm not built like you, bro. I'm not a beg. I'm in my own lane and I stay there. I'm not like you. Yeah, I'm not a Philly homosexual. So stop projecting your insecurities onto someone that you don't know, someone on the screen. When I don't like someone's opinion or commentary, I click off. No one asked you to click my video. Watch my video all the way through and comment. If you don't like it, click off. Even though I knew humans are fickle and they carry such bias, this whole controversy has really reminded me how dumb some people are. Now, it's not women more time, it's men, and probably young men, Andrew Tate homosexuals, and all these incel dons who can't get no women, who don't respect women. They victim blame. And it's important I use my platform to educate these dumb youths, because a lot of people are victim blaming this girl because she was in the hotel with him. So their logic, their actual slow, dangerously slow logic is, well, she went back to the hotel with him. So, like, why did she go back to the hotel with him then? So what? So it must be a setup. So she's got bruises on her neck and proof of injuries on her body for what? For clout. If you're at someone's house and they offer you a cup of tea and you say yes, and they go to boil the kettle, and as they're boiling the kettle, you turn around and say, oh, you know what? I don't actually want the tea anymore, I've changed my mind. Do you think the host is going to continue to boil the kettle, pour the tea, and force feed that tea down her throat? No, because she changed her mind. So let's put that into context. Just because she agreed to go back to the hotel with Philly, that doesn't mean she agreed to have sex with him. Now, she may have flirted with him all night. She may have even gone back to the hotel with the intention of sleeping with Philly, or kissing him, or being intimate with him. Is she not allowed to change her mind? She may have had every intention of sleeping with Philly when she was in the cab going back to the hotel with him. But maybe something happened, maybe his energy changed in the cab, whatever, maybe he changed when he got to the hotel where she didn't want to do it no more. Just because she's made it to the hotel with him, does that mean he has the right now to just rape her? You're giving me blue balls now, darling. It's too late for me to go and find another girl now. No, it's too late. You're gonna have to bust it open now. You better open your legs right now. They could have gone back to the hotel and talked. They could have gone back to the hotel and kissed. Shit, they could have gone back to the hotel and she could have sucked him off, yeah, and stopped there. She might have said, you know what, I don't want to go further than that no more. Simple as that. That's what these slow, dumb youths don't understand. They think, oh, well, she went back to the hotel with him, so, you know, she deserves to get fucked. And, you know, it's probably a setup then. It must be a money grab. She must have gone back to the hotel with him, slept with him, and then set him up. Come on. I pray your mums or your sisters or your aunties don't go through something similar. Would you say the same to them? Would you say the same to them if your mum and sister said, I went back to the hotel with him, but I didn't want to do anything with him, but I felt the pressure, he was intimidating me, he was physically stronger than me? Would you turn around and say to your mum or sister, well, you went to the hotel with him, so what do you expect? I mean, he has every right to choke you out and beat you up and rape you. It's ridiculous, guys. People, women, men are allowed to change their minds. If I turn around and said to my friend, oh, would you mind dropping me off to Blue Water? I need to grab a few things. And as we get to Blue Water, I'm like, you know what? To be honest, I don't really want to go in there no more. I've got something else to do. Yes, it's extremely inconvenient for my friend, but my friend is not going to be like, I drove you all the way here, you better go in Blue Water right now. He'd be like, all right, well, you've wasted my time, but it's, you know what I'm saying? I know they sound like trivial metaphors or trivial analogies, but it's the same thing. Human beings are allowed to change their mind, but people still victim blame. People will always do somersaults in their head to rationalize how their celebrity can't do this. This is why you need to stop worshipping false idols, guys. Yeah? You weirdos that put celebrities on such a platform, such a pedestal. Most of the time, these celebrities are the weirdest ones. I say it all the time, they not like us. Once upon a time, they may have been like us. Humble, normal. But money and fame and power, it corrupts. Influence, it corrupts. Yeah, they're not like us. So there's celebrities in this world that I really rate. I rate their craft. I respect them. I really like what they do. I think they're talented. But if it came out that they're murderers or rapists or things like that, I wouldn't bat an eyelid. I wouldn't put anything past these people, especially men in power. You can get so many women. So many women find you attractive, whether it's physically or for your money, whatever. There's so many women out there that will want to sleep with you or be with you consensually. But these men in power, they really like to exert themselves. They like the thrill of just dominating. If a woman says no, they don't take that as no, they take it as yes. Now, I mentioned Chunks in my video yesterday, and I want to clarify. I'm not accusing Chunks of anything that Philly's been accused of. I actually like Chunks, if I'm being honest with you. I think he's pretty humble. I think he's pretty funny from what I've seen in it. What I was alluding to yesterday is holding the friends accountable as well. You feel me? Because you are the company you keep ultimately. If one of my friends got accused of this, I'm coming out within seconds. If you saw me doing content with a certain person multiple times over multiple years, and that person came out as an alleged rapist, I'm doing a video the same day, clearing myself and giving my opinion. That's who I am. Now, I know not everyone's the same. Some people like to remain silent, but for me, I hold friends accountable. I think if you've been seen with my man and you're famously his boy, you need to say something, fam. You know, I've seen Philly with Maya, we've seen Philly with all these rappers, like, even if they back him, they'll do it silently. They won't want to do it publicly. I don't rate that or respect that. You know, I did a video recently called UK Celebrities That Are Silent on Diddy. And I started that video talking about Giggs. Giggs is literally my GOAT, you feel me? Like, I really fuck with Giggs heavy, but I still hold him accountable. I still expect more from him. That's what being objective is. I'm not a Giggs homosexual, bro. I'm not a Philly homosexual. I don't care who it is, the same way people would hold me accountable. Unfortunately, there's some really dumb youths out there, some really slow people. They do 2 + 2 and they get 409, bro. Oh, but she went back to the hotel. And what? Even if they were in the hotel and they hadn't even been intimate, and she said, you know what, Philly, I give you permission to touch my bum. Even if she had said that, that still wouldn't be the green light to go and fuck her. That's still not the green light to go and grape her, bro. You know when a girl's interested and you know when a girl's not. If it's not true, I'll be the first to come out and publicly apologise. I'll publicly apologise to Philly if this is not true. I believe it is true, but if it's not true, I'll publicly come out and apologise. But the thing is, yeah, how do these youths get themselves into these situations? How do they get themselves into these situations where they can be arrested for 4 counts of rape? How does that accidentally happen? None of my friends have been set up for that. I've never been set up like that. I don't care about pumps enough to go and force myself on someone. It's just not happening. It's not happening. So I don't get, the optics just don't look good. How do you get yourself into these situations? And you see it every day, these celebrities who can get any girl they want. They just somehow seem to end up forcing themselves onto people. It's an ego thing, it's a power thing. Especially when these people that they're dealing with are nobodies. When you've got influence and power and clout and fame, you can manipulate people easier. People who don't have clout and fame can manipulate people on a day-to-day basis. What do you think someone with clout and like fame and influence can do? It's a lot harder to like refuse someone like that. But like, it's up to you as a man to really read the situation. Is she comfortable? Is she all on me, inviting me into her body? Or is she squirming? Is she feeling uncomfortable? Is she crying? Is she saying no? Like, these are the signs that man them need to really like pay attention to. Just because you want to get your nut off. It doesn't matter if she agreed to go to the hotel with you and left you with blue balls. That doesn't give you the right, just because she made it that far, to go and grape her. You understand? And that's the concept that people just don't understand. But for me, because of the values that I hold, I will be holding the friends accountable. And all the goofy little nerds who keep screaming innocent until proven guilty because you've got Philly schlong tickling the back of your throat, yeah? Keep the same energy for everyone else. Keep the same energy for every single person that gets arrested, whether it's a celebrity to a gang member. Keep that same energy. I judge people that say that stuff, man. You know how many people who are walking the streets free when they've committed the crime? Or alternatively, people who are in jail who are innocent. The point is, the judicial system is flawed. Some people are in jail and they're innocent. And you've got loads of people walking the streets who are guilty. That doesn't mean that we can't have opinions on what we hear. So if I find out that Philly's been arrested in Australia for grape, and I've heard dodgy stories about him, I'm gonna have an opinion on it. And if you don't like it, come with humility, or I'll tell you to suck your mother. Simple as that. Let me know your thoughts, guys. Stay tuned for the next videos dropping soon, and hit that link in the description for all the deep dive episodes on Patreon. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay vigilant. Peace.